out to the party. Kendra and the... Oh, wow. Look at that. Boom. Oh, we got Miss Berlin in the house. What's going on? Oh.
Oh my God, it's so cute.
In the streets, said you're watching Q.
It's Q in the street. I love everybody here. They've been good to me.
We love you.
It's Tashina Arnold, and it's Q in the street.
I love that.
For Q in the streets, you need to make sure you go to his bio right now and click that link, okay?
What's up, y'all? Y'all already know who it is. It's your boy Q. Make sure you like, comment, and subscribe.
Q in the streets. I'll take that one.
What's happening, y'all? It's your boy Q. Back in the building with another video. Before I start, make sure you guys like, comment, subscribe, and click that notification bell so that you guys can be notified each and every time that I drop a video on this channel. Can you guys believe we are here at the end of the road? Although we've come to the end. Somebody call Mama D so she can finish the rest of this song.
To you. Happy.
Oh my goodness, y'all. We are here for part 2 of the reunion of Chasing Atlanta. As I can just remember yesterday when I walked into those Chasing Atlanta audition rooms. So for us to be on season 4 and them already gearing up for season 5. This is the end of the road for me when it comes down to Chasing Atlanta. It has definitely been a journey. Matter of fact, Team Q, I need you to drop your favorite Team Q moment. Drop your favorite Q moment down in the comments. Negative, positive, whatever it is, drop your favorite. I'll prefer if they stay positive. Drop your favorite Q moment down in the comments. Like, this is crazy. We are at part 2 of the reunion. Also, I want you guys to stay to the end of this review because the Chasing Atlanta crew reunited. And I'm just not talking about season 4. I'm talking about all the way up. I think, yeah, season 1 all the way up until season 4. There was some, might have been your favorites at our cast rap party that night. And we had Chasing Dallas in the building and some of Chasing LA was in the building. You guys got to stay to the end of the video to see that footage. It was a beautiful night. All right, let's get into part 2 of the reunion. All right, so the reunion opens up with Dominique and Travis button heads still going at it. At this point, the police are on the stage having to get them to try to calm down because production made it very clear. If you get out your seat and charge anybody, or if you stand up, the police have been notified to arrest you. And production was not playing. I told y'all in my last review, if you have not seen it, make sure you go watch it. But I told y'all production sent out some crazy emails and they was not playing. So anyways, the police department was on site and Dominique and Travis are going at it. Anyways, they get into it and I don't really have a dog in this fight. Drop down in the comments and let me know if you are Team Travis or if you are Team Dominique. So, Imani Vanzap gets them to check their ego at the door and gets them to calm down and try to have a conversation. Now, one thing I did and do remember is Travis saying to Dominique how he understood where he was coming from, and that's the reason why he didn't get nasty with him is because, you know, he was raped at an earlier age, and he do understand that people have different trigger points. All right, so moving along, so they have that conversation, and I feel like they get a little bit of understanding. So there was another piece of this story with Travis and Dominique when it comes down to this whole shrimp mess situation. One thing that I do remember about that scene is Oliver Twist was very upset with, you know, with Travis.
Y'all ain't acting right, but it's all right. I'm sorry. It's okay. It's okay. Travis,
never talking about
Travis,
tell
talk to me.
who it was.
Talk to me, baby. Okay.
So what was going on with you and Travis? You was very disappointed with Travis today.
Yes, because I wanted Travis to, because in that beauty, we all know what reality TV gives.
Right.
And my thing is, you brought something up and you made a claim about someone's boyfriend having a shrimp penis.
Mm-hmm.
The only people in this group that have a boyfriend publicly
excuse me,
are Dominique and myself.
Right.
You wasn't talking about my man, dig? Because I say all the time, my man has a large penis. That I'm the ballerina because I spin on top of it.
Y'all mouths at this
And so it was the first
reunion
reunion.
said
It was just like, why don't you just come out and say, yes, I said it, and I was trying to throw shade at you.
Y'all just gotta watch, like,
instead of being defensive. That's all.
Just come forward and say, like, who is it that you're talking about? I said that to him that night at the finale party. If you guys remember, I was like, Travis, like, say who you talking about.
It wasn't for you.
So are you gonna call out names or let's move on?
Yeah. So now
let's call out. Let's not read what's going on.
Give me the floor.
That was like a month ago. Here we are at the reunion. Travis still not saying who we talking about.
This whole shrimp dick thing, because we've asked you 20 times who is it about. Yes. You have not given one single answer.
Can you verify now for us? You ain't gonna get one now.
So what I need you guys to do is drop down in the comments and let me know what is the problem that's going on between Dominique and Travis, because I'm gonna be honest, sitting on the stage, I feel like they have what a lot of the cast members have, just some miscommunication. I feel like they just need to sit down and talk. I do think things are still a little bit fiery between the two of them. I'm not too sure. So the very next segment, Imani Vanzap calls on myself and Rico with a K. Now I must say, I did not know Rico with a K and myself had big enough an issue where it needed to, like we needed our own segment during the reunion. Honestly, I didn't think we had an issue at all. Like I said, on the stage, I had previously just seen Rico, so I didn't understand why, we needed a segment or why he's seemed so turned up.
I want to say thank you for saying what you just said, because I have been putting in work in North Carolina for a very long time, and I do not get the flowers that I do deserve, and that's no shade. However, that review video, Q, and I'm saying this out of love, because we from a different type of real than Atlanta, okay? Yeah. That review video.
Okay, so Rico was a little upset about the comment that I made on my YouTube channel, the comment that they clearly showed on the reunion. I just feel like it was a misunderstanding between Rico and I, honestly. It's no bad blood between us. I felt like the comment about him saying the mic stuff was unnecessary, but as a vet, I should have known better to not take green screens in and internalized it. However, I did think Rico and I had a friendship, but the professional side of me is like, okay, Q, you know how the green screen stuff work, and I could understand how and why he would be, upset with me when it comes down to the YouTube stuff. So again, Rico with the K and I don't have a problem. Rico, and this is no shade, Rico didn't have a lot of drama on the show, so the one mini thing that they could pull from that situation, I see why they will pull from it. Alright family, so we move to the very next segment of the reunion. Imani Vanzap, she brings it down to Kendra and Troy. So first of all, I need you guys to answer the question that Imani Vanzap asked all the cast members on the stage. Do you guys feel that Kendra and Wayne DePayne came to Troy's birthday party ready to fight? I need you guys to answer just like Imani, yes or no. But y'all can give a little explanation down in the comments. Q-tips, I want to hear from you. Troy and Kendra get down to this whole T word, and you guys know what T word we talking about. I'm not going to say that T word. However, okay, so I think my opinion as a whole, we as a community, I would love if we all together would stop using the T word and the F word and anything that lines up like negative with that. I feel like we as a community should get rid of all those type of slurs. Now, let's look at Troy's side of the argument. Troy's side of the argument is when we are in an argument, all guns are blazing. All bets are off.
And I reference this all the time. He references all the time as well. We're from Florida.
So when it gets to going and you're talking that, we don't care. All bets are off.
No shade.
No shade. Like all bets are off.
So Q-tips, I need you guys to drop down in the comments and let's talk about it. When you are in an argument, even if it's with a friend and even if it gets physical, should there be some type of boundary even while you're fighting, or are all bets are off and it's kind of like you go for what you know? So the very next segment of the reunion, we get into the whole pandemic, and each one of us go around the room talking about how the pandemic affected our business, affected our personal lives, and et cetera, et cetera. I'm not going to get into each thing. If you have not seen the reunion, I need you to go watch Chasing Atlanta's Season 4 Part 2. Woo, I see that. I be having to remember a lot, y'all. Season 4 Part 2 of the reunion. So we start talking about things that people do to make money during the pandemic, et cetera, et cetera. And Troy and Lauren, you know, they was kidding around on stage talking about them having an OnlyFans, y'all. And this is what I say about filming with Miss Lauren. Miss Lauren says a comment that y'all know I can't repeat because y'all know my daddy watch my YouTube page. But Miss Lauren talking about her stuff gonna be all in Troy mouth. Oh my gosh, y'all. You never know what is gonna come out her crazy mouth.
Huh? Oh, you do?
Who, me and Troy?
Yeah. Oh, cool.
My dick was all in his mouth.
Oh, no.
Next question.
Well, Oliver.
I need a 10-minute.
What about our video?
I need a 10-minute, please.
We need to break now, right?
Oh,
Let's press on. Let's press on, Oliver.
So there is another point that I want to talk about during the pandemic segment. If you guys remember a few weeks back, in these YouTube videos, in my reviews, I was talking, you know, somebody asked me, Q, why didn't you film a lot? Or I was explaining why I wasn't filming a lot, and et cetera, et cetera. Now, I just want to pinpoint out that right before Troy's birthday party, I was coming to Atlanta. I had received news that one of the cast members they have now said it on the reunion, because I never was going to say anything. They said that Troy had COVID and he was hosting the party.
Because I actually had COVID and it was really, really bad for me. And a lot of people didn't know because it was the week before my birthday dinner. So like when Oliver asked me like, bitch, do I have COVID? I tested positive early that week, but the doctor told me I was contagious because I had it the week before. So I had all my fever and stuff was gone. But like at my birthday party, I had no taste, no smell, none of that. Like
I was like, this don't make no sense to me. Q will not be in attendance. And I'm gonna see y'all next go round. But I have to be honest and say, Q-tips, that I was gonna come to that particular shooting. I was gonna be en route. It was a lot going on. As you guys know, Cali was locked down full time. So I was not dare gonna chance me or my family from me traveling to a city and to a particular place where I know COVID was running rapid in the room and they got to fighting us all over each other. Oh, child, it was gonna be a no for your boy. You know, I'm glad, and I don't say this in a laughing manner. I say this, I had to protect myself. I'm super glad that Troy is healed, because I know a lot of families aren't in a place to even say that they've had family members to survive. So I don't say that to take it as a joke. I say that to say I had to protect me and my family.
And the week before, I went through it so bad to where like I didn't want to tell my parents, because I was like, the fourth day.
Wait a minute. Hold on, wait. I'm sorry, we gotta come back this way. You said at your birthday party.
Thank God I was not. What did I say? Thank God. But no, I wasn't sick anymore. I wasn't sick.
You was delivered?
No, I wasn't. I had already informed Dario, but the week before, I was really like, it was crucial for me.
Nah, I wish I had a can of Lytes on to throw at your ass.
So we all know that the Black Lives Matter movement was a huge part of not just Chasing Atlanta. It was a huge part of everybody's life last year in 2020, and we're still walking every day to get justice and such. So I still stand by what I said on stage. One of the biggest compliments that I could receive is for my father to say, you know what I'm saying, you made me proud. I This is one of the weekends I remember being on the phone with him. He was like, I feel proud to be black. And I just took that to heart. So the very next segment of the reunion is my girl, one of my besties, is Miss Lauren England, comes and shuts the entire freaking reunion down. I could not believe Miss Lauren England delivered this whole performance. When I say performance, Miss Lauren England made it look like she was at the BET Awards, the MTV Awards, baby. She had lights, cameras, DJs, dancers, singers, performers. Child, Miss Lauren was 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, pop, 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 pop. I was like, yes. I was so excited to see Miss Lauren freaking rock this performance. And no matter if you don't like Lauren, you have to give it up to her. That performance looked incredible. She came with props, like talented as hell. The dancers in that video, shout out to them. Shout out to everybody. Her performance was good. But let's talk about this conversation that Lauren England allowed the freaking world to see. She came out and was transitioning from a young male to now a beautiful female to her black hetero father on a reality TV show. We've never seen this before. So the fact is, we hear so many stories about people coming out, but we have never seen a trans girl come out in this manner. I've never seen it. Q has never seen it on a reality TV show. So it was so emotional. I'll just wrap up Lauren England's father's conversation like this. It was so emotional to the point where I don't even want to try to put in words just the leaps and bounds that I see the community taking with even taking back our parents and educating them in what it is and what we do and how we do. I just was proud. I don't even want to try to put it into words. It just was so beautiful to see her dad try to understand her. And yes, he was mispronouncing some pronouns. And yes, he was calling his seed. Y'all may say, oh, he need to respect and call her this and call her that. That's his baby. So he has to, and he a little old school. Now y'all new school, now anybody 50 and above and younger, we gonna get in your ass about it. But you know, I feel like with that older generation, especially with parents, sometimes it's gonna take them a little bit extra step, a little bit extra push. Whatever you gotta do. So parents, I just wanna say to y'all, continue to just love your children the best way that you can. And one thing that what I can say, speaking from my parents, is the journey of what y'all share makes it so beautiful. Lauren England and her father are literally like best friends. So I just want to encourage the parents, just develop a relationship to a point where your children want to come to you. And then to switch the roles around to us, we have to give our parents time and patience to love us the way that we need to be loved. Alright, so the very next segment is Miss Lauren and T.S. Little Kendra. Now, one thing I can say about Miss Lauren and T.S. Little Kendra, them girls started putting in the work that day, okay? So, we see them apologize to each other just to see the love between them two and just the love that they've shown each other throughout the entire reunion, the way that they apologized to each other, the way that they saw each other's story. I was living for Miss Lauren and T.S. Little Kendra. Now, what I have to let y'all know behind the scenes is Lauren. I told y'all we had a cast party that night. So me and Miss Lauren roll up together. So T.S. Little Kendra and Lauren England sat in the corner, y'all, and talk all night. Like it was like maybe 2 a.m. we was just leaving the party, and Miss Lauren had to be up to film something else maybe like 6 a.m. the next morning. So it's beautiful to see T.S. Little Kendra and Lauren love on each other. I love the segment between them two. It's even greater to see them two in person. They are a key. It's just great to see the growth. It was great to see the storyline. It was great to see Lauren rip up this crazy ass note or this crazy ass envelope that y'all been trying to figure out what the hell was in it this whole season. I know what was in it. Since Rico with a K asked Lauren on a date. Ooh. Now that was funny. It was super unexpected. That was funny because you see me jump up and I'm like, oh, Rico, you gonna do that in my face? And then you see Troy start to take his shoes off because he's going over there to fight Lauren because he's like, oh no, you're not gonna take my girl. I think Rico with a K and Miss Lauren going on a date, that would be cute. Rico with a K, you got your hands full, buddy. That's all I can say. Okay, so the very next segment is Wayne the Pain and myself. So I'm trying to take my time with this segment, y'all, because I don't want nothing misinterpreted, and I don't want nothing left out. So this is the very first time that Wayne the Pain and myself have saw each other in over a year and some change. So before I start this next segment, Wayne the Pain and I did have a conversation at the Chasing Reality cast party. It was a very genuine conversation. So Wayne the Pain opens up and lets me know how he feels about me, how he has felt towards me, and everything.
And the Q is like, even before we came on this, well, Kendra came on the platform or anything, I looked up to him on season 2. Like, I watched him grow when I was seeing his business side. And he's from North Carolina, I'm from North Carolina. I really, you know what I'm saying, I really looked up to this man. It was like, you know what I'm saying, somebody that I seen myself being like one day. I still wanted to establish a friendship with him at the same time.
So I was reading a lot of the comments, and I was reading that a lot of people felt like I was being dismissive towards Wayne and his feelings and what he was saying as far as him looking up to me. That's so not the case. When Wayne the Pain first DM'd me, I did not see it, and I stand by what I said on the stage. I did not see it. So years later, or months later, the very next time it's time to communicate is when the negative stuff I was receiving.
And
the negative
every time I tried to reach out, or it was just he didn't hear it. Okay. But when I first said something negative about him, it was like, now you hear it. What
you guys have to understand is Wayne the Pain and I have not seen each other in over a year and some change. So when he says he reached out to me with no response, like I said on the reunion, we get a zillion DMs, and I just did not see it. And he also stated on the reunion that he only got a response from me is when things got negative. I only saw the negative stuff. I did not see the inbox. I only saw when Wayne the Pain started posting me on his page, and the family started DMing, and all of that stuff is when I started seeing stuff. So I never saw any of the stuff. So he felt that I was being dismissive towards him because I never reached out to figure out what was going on.
I looked up to you. Like, as a fan, that's where it hurted me at. You know what I'm saying? It hurted me, and then you never reached out to say, what's the issue between us?
I guess for me, I just was in a place in my life, it's just like, if a person feels this bad about me and I don't know you, I'm not gonna reach out to you to destroy my day. Like, I haven't done anything to you. I don't know. I didn't know him personally at the time. So I could understand, and this is why we had the conversation that we had. I could understand and see why he was hurt in that moment. I don't want to ramble on too much about Wayne the Pain and I. What I will say is I'm glad that we cleared things up. I'm glad that Wayne the Pain and I are just in a better space. And Kendra, and even you guys got to see Kendra and I hug on the show, but I think there was a point where while I hugged Kendra, I think I dapped Wayne up, or I was like, hey, we'll talk tonight, because we saw that we was at the cast party. I saw his guard was down and he saw mine was down. So we was like, okay, we gonna talk. But you guys have to remember, I just said a few minutes ago, they were behind the scenes wrapping it up too, like, all right, make it short. Quick, go. So it wasn't that, I couldn't even go over there and give Wayne a hug. They already telling us to wrap it up. So I just wanted to clear that up, because y'all always trying to make it seem like I'm some sassy, nasty bitch. And I don't like that. That pretty much wraps up everything. And Imani Vanzap, of course, is going around asking everybody what they're doing. What are they about to be working towards? I say chasing LA, and everybody have beautiful stories, and we all get down to some beautiful, crazy moments. But there was one moment that just freaking shocked everybody. Lauren England is quitting the show. Oh my goodness. Season 1 watchers, can you guys believe that the OG, the queen herself, Lauren England, is quitting the show? Wow. Oliver Twist was mad as hell with Miss Lauren for quitting the show and didn't tell us.
And she said she not coming back.
Oh, why you so hot about her not coming back?
Because I'm upset about that.
Why?
The same reason why he ain't gonna get into the story.
I know. Because you got a whole versus battle. We ain't know nothing else.
He ain't say nothing.
You got a whole versus battle.
He didn't say
Alright guys, so that wraps up the reunion. Oh my goodness. This is my last episode of Chasing Atlanta. I just want to thank Team Q so much. I love you guys. I have grown so much since entering Chasing Atlanta from season 2. I've just learned so much about myself. I've grown as a person, and I thank you guys so much for just watching my journey. I thank you guys for supporting the brand. Wow. This has been quite a ride. This has been quite a ride. I just want to thank all my dope ass cast members from season 1 all the way until season 4. Season 5, I want you guys to freaking knock it out of the park and continue to be what I know the brand can be. I'm super elated to be a part of the number one LGBT reality show, well-based, that is out. I love this Chasing Reality brand. I love the Chasing Reality fans, supporters, viewers. We family now. I love y'all. Like, I don't even want this video to end. I need you guys to drop down in the comments. Again, let me know what was your favorite Team Q moment from all 4 seasons. I know this video was late, but Chasing LA is on the way. So just because Chasing Atlanta's gone, y'all will see me around. I love y'all so much, Team Q.
I want to thank you for taking time out of his book schedule. I'm filming 8 shows to just make LA amazing. We had our moments like every other city. But to be honest, every time Q was in town and his name was on the call sheet, things go the way they're supposed to go. It's professional. And thank you, Dario.
Okay, can I say something? I'm the host of the party. First of all, I want to say hi. Hi. And then I want to say what's gooey.
What's gooey?
Not what's gooey.
Not what's gooey.
Besides this man right here, that saw my whole career when a lot of people didn't and everything and believed in me when no one else did. And as a transgender woman, that took a lot. You get what I'm saying? When Wayne came along and relit my candle, it meant so much to me. Because I had gave up on life, dreams, hope, love, trust, everything. It's good to know that Dario was here.
Yeah. Everything that Kendra just said you do, you give everybody an opportunity. Even when we may not feel like that person deserves the opportunity. It's a reason why anybody has been on this cast. Because you've seen something. You know what I'm saying? You know what you got to do as a job. That's why I don't be mad at you. I don't need you already. And I thank you for respect. No, excuse me. But I really want, this is why I was really trying to get. I was trying to get at the fact that today I want to say thank you.
Y'all stop that down.
Oh, they did it already.
Yes. I want to say thank you because y'all be so close-minded. I really do. I stay to myself. I stay in my shell. I go out when I want to go out. I hang with you. But today I learned so much about you. I feel like you learned a lot about me. I did. And I feel like as a transgender woman, I want to be proud to say that today.
Let's be very, very.
low place in Atlanta. I lost, including myself. And now that I have completed and accomplished some amazing things in the Atlanta area, I'm ready to take what I've learned, the hustle, the grind, and take my dreams and aspirations to the next level and open the doors for others. I'm excited